Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations Part 21. In the previous video we started the blue screens and then we just talked to a bunch of people. We got to meet our doppelganger for the first time. We got some evidence. I don't really know how to use any of it, if I'm being honest. We have two basically paths available to us that I know of, and we may be missing a couple other things. We have to go interrogate either Viola, is that her name? Back in Tinderlinder, or we fight the Blue Screens Inc. lady. I believe that's what we're supposed to do. I do feel like I'm missing something on you because you never actually gave us any evidence. Even though I feel like I presented everything. Also, there is a video being rendered in the background, which is what's causing the very small minor amounts of lag you might see, like how stuff is maybe taking a quarter of a second longer to pop up. It may not, I don't even really know how noticeable it is. I know it's noticeable for me because I'm playing, but it may not even be that noticeable on the recording itself. But if it does start getting noticeably laggy, though, I will, pause the recording until a later date. So let's start with blue screens. I think you'll be easier to do, because you only had 3 Cyclops. So, how many times what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak with someone in customer service. What's she talking about? I guess I better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elg's trouble have something to do with this? What is that? A bunch of horse racing tickets, all losing ones. That many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral. Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell? What's the relevance of these tickets? The victim, Mr. Glenn Elg. He had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go into races from time to time. Yeah, but not everyone buys as many tickets. Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own. Right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elg's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? I guess this? Everyone likes to gamble from time to time? What? But be careful. If you're careless, you could lose everything. Your money, people's trust. Oh, maybe we have to use the lottery ticket? I mean, if it is the lottery, I think this does fit more, but I feel like this should also mostly fit. I mean, I definitely agree the lottery ticket is the better fit, but I do kind of think the flyer should work as well. The lottery, horse racing, you bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's gotta have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Plus, I didn't even, honestly, I kind of forgot we had the ticket. Also, why don't we cash this shit? Real talk. Just go cash this, say, oh dang, sorry Maggie, I would help you, but I'm in Hawaii now. Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps? No! You are right, Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example, do you understand? Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't think I have the money to buy any. You have $500,000, Phoenix. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Now that's definitely in the law somewhere. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he, for $500,000? Yeah, but it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Elk won $500,000 in the end. If that was his first stroke of good luck, he was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Elk's real problem was someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. Now, it started, I don't know if I present this, because it had me on profiles, which makes me think I'm supposed to present this guy. But I feel like this also fits. But maybe we present Tigray first, and then we show the calendar as proof as a follow-up. So we'll try this. Trio Tigray, the boss of a loan office called Tinder Lender. Tinder Lender? People with businesses should think harder before naming their offices. Like you're one to talk. Well, what do you think? Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money. No. I mean about Mr. Elk. You think Glenn had something to do with this Trio Tigray? Yes. I'm sorry, I don't know of any connection between the two of them. Really? Because I've got proof that Mr. Elk and the Tiger knew each other. Trio Tigray, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tinder Lender. This is who Mr. Elk met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk to him about would be his debt. What about the sea? Maybe they talk about the sea because he's a shark? No! It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000? Ouch! But I heard that he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay. So the guy got lucky and won the lottery. What if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents? I expect he was talking about programming. What computer program is worth $100,000? I mean, like all of them at least? Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work? So close to cracking her. The program in question, was it by any chance this? I mean, the CD is the only thing that even slightly fits, but this either means we're missing something. I feel like we're missing something, but I mean, I can't think of what, like how programming really relates to the MC Bomber thing, but it's the only thing that even kind of somewhat fits. And it's a very loose fit. But I do think it's worth at least trying it, just to get rid of the uncertainty. Okay. This is a very delicate matter. Without the necessary data, there's no way I can access the information. He created some sort of program. If I show her the program itself as evidence. Because, like, we don't have anything like that, right? Yeah, we see the 100,000 there now, so that explains that. I mean, this doesn't make much sense, but I do kind of want to try it just to eliminate it. Okay. That's more of just like a... Since we don't know if we have the information, I have to try and eliminate possibilities. Just so that Because, I mean, imagine we spend like 30 more minutes looking for evidence and we actually have it already. I am just going to reload the save. Evidence of a program. So we've looked at all this stuff already. I guess we can try and go to, There's nobody in the kitchen, right? No? You know anything about MC Bomber? Yeah, we never showed you, Armstrong. Do you know anything about that? No? Do you know anything about anything? The head bandage. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation? You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently. Now by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Oh, is that maybe on the bike? Maybe that's why it's important? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Man, I really thought I was onto something there. Okay, but like... Jam, and I'm sorry, but I didn't quite catch that. Thanks, but no thanks, that's all Pat. I got an achievement. That's why I got it wrong, on purpose. Hey, maybe the repair bill? I have a car repair bill here. From this, it seems pretty obvious this car was involved in an accident. Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis? Yes, it is. I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do you think the Cadaverinis have to do with me? Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Your relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong, and this is why. I got no fucking clue, dude. Bro, what am I missing? Are you MC Bomber? I mean, I feel like we don't even begin to have anything related to that. What's this? It's a punching bag. What? No way! You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that! What do you mean, walking around? The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. And why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before. Back at Trace B, and Paris fashion is more my thing. I really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. Win through compromise? I wonder what that's supposed to mean. It must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that. Yeah, well, it doesn't make any sense to me. Have I tried to go back to the haunted gumshoe? There could be something there. I don't think we've actually gone back to the police station. That's Tinder Linder's guiding principle. Oh? Compromise the customer to win. Oh, I see. How about you, Nick? Yeah, well, as long as I don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. That's one slogan no business owner should ever explain to their customers. Bro, why is it just always menu hell, dude? Oh, okay, there we go. I guess maybe the proc, because we didn't actually get any new evidence from talking to Maggie, but maybe getting rid of the lunchbox is what causes this to proc. The main server just went up in smoke! Ah, okay, here maybe we can get the program information. Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already! Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too. I already told you stop using your computer, Chief, but there's hot local singles in my area. I'm watching videos online. I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas. It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No! Just when young Jing Guy was about to confess to his son's hot-to-trot girlfriend. Wow, this place is really buzzing. Something must be going down. Something really big. Huh? What are you doing here, pal? Detective Gumshoe! You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. Huh? We got big problems here today. Wow, what's going on? It's a virus! The dang virus. A virus? Never heard of them. There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system. I really need to ask you some questions. Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up. Yes? No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like that, you hear? Okay. You got money trouble. Just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. We're not thinking about borrowing money, Detective. We want information. Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tinderlander is considered to be even fishier than an illegal loan shark. And it seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed calling in all their debts. Really? Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret if you upset that lady. Alright, I got the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did you just say? That lady? Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick? We better find out what the story is with this lady. So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe? Well, it's like a virus, but it's on a computer. I don't know. What? Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal? And here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. What's that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is? Well, Nick, do you? A computer virus? Sure, I mean, only in simple terms, of course. Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on. Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Oh, okay, fine. I'm no expert, but at least I can explain the basics to the two of you. What's a virus? A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode? No, the damage is, well, it's all internal. So the inside goes boom, right? Imagine all the case data you got stored on one of your PCs here in the station. A virus could wipe out all that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. It could also get the 3 wacky digits on the back of your credit card. Whoa, that's scary. Yeah, and what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious. Infectious? Most computers are connected together on a network, right? I don't know, do you tell me. A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster. Just like a real virus, huh? But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that? Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal? No, people don't infect their own machines, they send their virus to someone else's. What? That's horrible. Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Godot so he catches a cold. Right, then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong. What? Who? What? Where? When? And how did the conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage. And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before. The name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard it before too. Have we? I mean, I feel like this is the program thing, but we haven't, oh, was it MC Bomber? Is that the name of the virus? No? Thought so. Here it comes. Don't just knock yourself and keep me in the dark. Nick, what's going on? It's okay, Ma. You don't have to cry about it. Now, oh, this is actually important. I thought that was like... that gave big filler dialogue energy at the start, but no, that is actually it. The MC Bomber thing. Name scribbled on the sports paper and written on that CD. That's the name of the virus. The MC Bomber. What? Yeah, the virus has just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber. Can you give us any more details, please? Hell no. Bye. You know anything about this lady? That's that girl who works over at Tinderlinder. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it. She does that kind of unforgiving, doesn't she? That should be the least of your worries. What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse? Her name's Viola Cadaverini. She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverini. Bruto Cadaverini? Do you know who that is, Nick? Never heard of him. Well, he's a big old zombie man. Bruto Cadaverini's the boss of the Cadaverini family. The Cadaverinis? That's one scary sounding name. We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. Do they have, like, magic powers? Yes, actually. Anytime you come near them, they shoot you with a dark blast of psychic energy and you die. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you? No, I don't remember saying I was going to. I better get some more info out of Gumshoe about this family. I'm not sure I really want to get involved with this, but who are the Cadaverinis? Who are they? Scary bunch of people, that's who. You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about? Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop, these guys are scary. They got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They got too much moolah. Moolah? As in, they pretty much control all the cash in the city's black market. The black market, huh? And that includes Tinderlinder, I take it? Sure, no one stands up to Bruto Cadaverini, and I mean no one. Interesting. So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss then? Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him. So, how did she end up at Tinderlinder? I don't know, pal. Who the fuck you think I am? I don't give a shit about this lady. But I have heard she and the boss of Tinderlinder are pretty tight. You know what I mean? Tight? That's what it said in the file I read related to Maggie's case. Sounds like a pretty important clue. But you didn't actually give me a clue? Did it update our profile at least? Okay, so maybe you present that now? Well, I know about MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met. Who are they? I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. And now the virus has been released, huh? Yep, it's in every computer in the public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a dang carnival. All this stuff with criminals and viruses, it almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie. Like the Matrices. Apparently the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. Focus right now is on tracing the root of the virus on the black market. You mean someone put this virus up for sale? Yeah, because this one's so powerful. They're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal. In the millions? A virus can worth that much? Okay, so I actually did have the right idea with the MC Bomber stuff. We just didn't have the background information. Ah, I can't believe it. Almost forgot the most important thing. And that is, you know, the lunchbox. How'd everything go? It was very delicious. Someone enjoyed it quite a lot. Some unnamed person was very grateful for the lunchbox and would like to thank you. But lunchbox? You remember the weenies? Oh yeah, those weenies. So, how'd my Wendy's taste when they went down the hatch? Huh? What? It was, delicious. Yeah, that's what she said? Really? Oh, well, not exactly. Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared. Prepared? What do you mean? I made a jumbo lunchbox. Oh. Do me a favor again, huh, pal, and deliver this? This sure is a heavy burden in more ways than one. I can just imagine Maggie's eyes will sparkling with joy when you bring her to that. Meanies again, Nick. Tell me I don't have to eat all these too. Okay, Gumshoe's lunchbox given to Maya again. I really can't eat anymore. You know anything about this, Maya? So the Great Maya. So I, the Great Maya, am sad to say I can tell you. I can't tell you much about this object. It's simply yes or no. Don't forget to after Maggie, okay? But they don't allow presents for the prisoners in the detention center, right? Hey, you're right. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm counting on you to get to her somehow. I'm a lawyer, not a delivery boy, Gumshoe. Okay, so now we can definitely do all of blue screen, so we'll start there. And we do have to redo the whole thing, which is really annoying. Okay, so it was gambling tickets. Then I don't remember. Everyone likes to go to the races. Again, then we present the lottery ticket. I'm really surprised I got that one right, because like it happened to open on profiles that last time. I don't know why, because I don't think I ended on profiles, but because it didn't open on profiles automatically this time. I thought it did that just as like a hint, as like, hey, you're supposed to present a person here, not the calendar. Because like, if it hadn't have opened on profiles, I would have presented the calendar. But the fact that it opened on profiles, I was like, oh, maybe I'm supposed to present that first. Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber. No! The little HP refill noise is not as impressive when you only Earl moves on a little bit. Lynn's head had more processing power than any computer, but it had been infected with a gambling virus. Lynn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt, not an easy amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky. Risky? How? Maybe he was gonna become a waitress at Trace BN. Where do you come up with these ideas? So it's safe to say Mr. Elg was the creator of this virus, huh? The MC Bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius in a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million in the black market. Inconceivable. Gumshoe was right for a change. This date, December 3rd, that is marked in this calendar, that was his deadline for repaying his debts. I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore. No, but my dollar! Use the trash can, Nick! So what did that update? We just know this is now worth millions of dollars. That's all we got. You know anything about this dude? Okay. So I guess we go back to Tinderlinder. See if we can make some progress there. Okay, so we start with the repair bill. And then we blast ya. I know exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family cars when someone pulled out in front of me. Oh, okay, so they hit him on the okay. It was a motorbike or something like that, I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try and avoid it, but... I took a blow to the head. A bad one. Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right? I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard. Ran away? If they'd stayed, I'd have... Is it possible? Could the person who committed the hit and run have been... Where are you? It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident. It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. We collided, the motorbike and my car, but Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he? It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash, I can feel it. Plus one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. Sorry, Miss Cadaverini. I have proof that the tiger was involved in this traffic accident on his bike. And it's his bike. It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? You'll notice the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you? This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they? It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me I know that may be true. I knew it. But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated, it was very expensive. How much are we talking? Very, very, very expensive. Seems kinda hesitant about giving me an actual figure, I should back off. Well anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right? After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him. Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but because of someone else. He's fucking terrified of this man. Look at him. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but... Your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy? Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but... You weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini. Do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money? $1 million? What, did they give you a pat on the back and some cough syrup in the American healthcare system to only charge you $1 million? 4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. Simple procedure. Really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big. Said the operation cost $1 million. $1 million bucks? My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation. Compensation, huh? Underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically pay her get into some serious trouble. But $1 million bucks? This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather. But I knew that wasn't really true. Wow, I'm so sorry. What he did to get the money was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him. You helped him? In what way? Here, take these. What are these? Medical papers? I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer he simply couldn't refuse. $1 million bill for cranial surgery. Payment was due last year. Oh yeah, because it's like January. I was like, what do you mean last year if it was 4 months ago? Oh, I feel so bad for Viola. It's inexcusable. Huh? There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics. Everyone knows a real man uses this gun to settle his debts. Is everything alright, Nick? We should get going. Okay, I get the poisoning and the betrayal thing. It's a callback to the first case. I'm picking up. I get it. Right after we finish our espresso. Yeah. I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Hair bill thrown into the trash. Okay, maybe back to Trace BN. Hey, bonjour, I've been waiting for you to return. Mr. Armstrong? Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions. What? Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you fellas. Oh, hello. Ah, it's Zidio. Who you call Zidio? Ah! I'm out from under the table already, Maya. Okay, hands it over. What? You want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. The papers now. Uh-oh, I think he wants Viola Cavadini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you. Forget about it. That girl's dumb in an eggplant. You just want to know what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad. It ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruto's little girl. Now that's sad. I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court. What was that noise? Oh, that was the video finishing rendering. I think that shows up on the recording. If you heard a ding, that was on my end. I'm going to expose you to get the $1 million you used to pay this off. Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's two of us here. You got that too. Mr. Armstrong, forgiving me, does it so? I can't remember. I cannot argue with him. Ah, the Phoenix got dunked on. If only he had his gun. Is that all you got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter. Wait! Don't take it too hard, Phoenix Rat. I was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital evidence. Bro, Phoenix, break out them legs, you know, that you used to kick down that door. Hold it, pal! Detective Gumshoe? Detective? You was like you gonna stop me, copper? Beat it! Rawr! Whoa, come on, Gumshoe. Keep it together. You've got a gun, he doesn't. You guys, get out of here. Leave this guy to me. But, go on, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? Alright, thanks, Gumshoe. Wait, Nick, don't leave it behind. I hear you, but I won't. I'll get even with that guy tomorrow in court. And the lender is going down. Well, good thing we saved the game just in time to save the game and end the video again. I'm Extra Cheesy 87, and next time we will start the trial. Goodbye. See ya. Arrivederci. Adios. Sayonara. Bonjour.